It's been a long 8 years since my wife and I had a vacation to ourselves away from our kids. So we decided it was high time to treat ourselves to some well-deserved relaxation and grown-up time in Cancun, Mexico at the stunning Hotel Arte Xcaret. Of course, our flight was delayed nearly 3 hours during our layover. So we arrived at this amazing resort just as the sun was setting. Our goal was simple, an all-inclusive experience that allowed us to forget about travel logistics, food arrangements, and excursions. We wanted to stay on the resort property throughout our vacation. Our room had a breathtaking ocean view. From our vantage point, we could see giant fish swimming in the river below at any time of day. The property boasted 10 restaurants and over a dozen swimming pools, all included in our stay. Now, usually I go all out with my vacation videos, bringing expensive camera gear, lenses, drones, and more. I love capturing these precious memories. However, this trip was special, and with our limited time, I chose to leave behind all the camera gear and be fully present in the moment, recording only with my GoPro. And of course, the resort was nestled right along the ocean with beautiful private beaches. There was also a river system flowing from the ocean, complete with caves and inviting cabanas for relaxation and swimming. Oh yeah, and iguanas were a common sight, adding to the unique experience. We wrapped up our day with another meal before setting off on one of the included excursions. However, we accidentally got off at the wrong park, so we wandered around for a few minutes, caused some trouble, and got back onto the bus for the short 5-minute ride to the correct location.
That was scary as shit. I filmed a little bit. I was like on the bus like, God, I lost my leg. Oh. We're just gonna set it all down.
No, you're gonna lift it back
We're
up.
just nope. The leg already fell off.
What a naughty Megan. She just fell off.
Okay, walk away slowly.
She's tipping.
I think that's why this leg was here.
Well, we'll put it back up.
It wasn't under here. Babe, hold on. We gotta twist her. Center of gravity. Run.
Now, Explore is also known as Explore Fuego at night. It offers a wide range of attractions, from thrilling zip lines to off-road vehicles to mesmerizing fire cenotes. Again, I apologize for the poorly lit footage, as this was more spontaneous filming without much prior planning or lighting. As I mentioned earlier, all 8 of their parks were included in our stay. Helmets were mandatory at Explore throughout the entire park. We ventured through this cave system for about 15 minutes, which was an adventure all in itself. This park also features several restaurants and bars that are also a part of the package. Now, swimming through the cenotes was super refreshing after a hot day. There were bats soaring all around us. If you do decide to go through this, I highly recommend taking the longer route as opposed to the shorter one, as it was only about 5 minutes long. Whenever you spot one of these eyeballs dressed as a bat, it's a photo opportunity. These can be found all over the properties, but they do come at an additional cost at the end of your trip if you decide to buy pictures.
We just did the zip line, but we couldn't film, but it was super cool, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, we had time. Now we're doing amphibious vehicles.
All right, now you might find this amusing. I was actually flagged down by one of the park employees while driving. and they made me get out of the driver's seat and turn things over to my wife because apparently I was going too fast. And just for a reference, we own a Polaris RZR back home, so we are pretty accustomed to off-roading through mud, snow, rocky terrain, and more. Okay, literally got kicked out of it. They said I was driving too fast. I was going like 10. Now they put her in charge. I'm like, that was not fast. Ooh. Speed racer coming through.
Fall in the middle. Oh, this is awesome.
Are you sure this is not too fast? It's not too exhilarating. Are you having heart problems? Oh no, too fast! Oh! That's good. Slow down, man. Slow down. Oh, God. After an adventurous night, we treated ourselves to an indulgent spa day. While not included in the all-inclusive package, it was well-deserved for a couple's retreat to unwind from our daily routine. The spa packages were a bit pricey, but it also included 90 minutes in the mineral pool and salt caves, as well as access to the sauna and steam room. Looking back, it was definitely worth the investment. I didn't capture much footage in the spa as it was a serene, quiet space. I managed to get a few clips as we entered before stowing our belongings in the locker. Following our massage and relaxation, we wanted to continue to explore the hotel property, enjoying the art, sipping on drinks, and spending more time at the pools. While there were multiple hotels on the property that we had access to, we only had time to explore our own hotel, Hotel Arte. And along the way, we even made a few new friends, and perhaps indulged in a bit too much tequila. The resort was filled with incredible details everywhere we looked.
going for the slide.
You're trying to go down the water slide, and it's not really.
Have you guys been out?
It's not really. Dude, not moving. I did. It's a rough on your ass. And I'm good. Not happening.
We did manage to venture out to experience some of the nightlife, including the speakeasy. It was a fantastic spot, but do keep in mind there is a dress code, and leave your sandals and hats in the room. On our last full day, we visited the park simply named Xcaret. Here, we encountered a variety of animals and immersed ourselves in Mexican culture. Much like the other parks, there were restaurants available, all part of the all-inclusive package. During our visit, I saw a Cody for the first time, also known as a Mexican raccoon. They were adorable, but definitely mischievous, stealing food from tables and enjoying ice cream cones. We chose to stay dry during the activities at this park as we were tired of changing clothes and wearing water shoes. My wife, however, braved some fish therapy, while I decided to pass.
Okay, it tickles a little.
This park is like a combination of a zoo and SeaWorld, featuring dolphins, stingrays, manatees, panthers, and other large animals. As I mentioned earlier, there's a strong emphasis on Mexican culture, with a horse show and ruins to explore. The highlight of the park was undoubtedly the Mexico Espectacular show, which showcased the rich history and heritage of Mexico through some pretty breathtaking performances. And unfortunately, our time was limited to 4 nights and 5 days before we had to return to reality. Before we left, our concierge offered us a deal of nearly 40% off if we want to return. However, we already talked about coming back before they offered this to us anyway. So keep your eye out for an update video in early 2024. Until then, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.